Newton's first law states that an object at rest will remain at rest until an outside force acts upon it. This barbell was on that rack until Julius, who was the outside force, placed it on the ground. An object in motion will remain in motion until the outside force is acted upon it. When I kick this barbell, it will run into an outside force which will eventually stop it. The outside forces which were act upon this barbell were the rack and friction. This explains Newton's first law.
Newton's second law states that an unbalanced force causes an object to accelerate. By Julius pushing me, he was the unbalanced force causing me to accelerate. Another example of Newton's second law would be a plane flying with a tailwind. A tailwind, which will be the unbalanced force, causes the plane to accelerate. They will both be flowing in the same direction, and that's an example of Newton's second law.
Newton's third law. It states that with every force, there's an equal and opposite force. So in other words, there's an equal reaction for every action. As Reggie jumps, he's pressing down onto the ground. But simultaneously, the ground is pressing up onto him with the same force. If he applies more force, then he's applying more force down. And the ground applies more force up. And they're going to equal out. Isos, equal out. This also applies for push-ups. As Reggie pushes down onto the ground pushes up onto him. That's how he's able to press himself up. Also because he's so strong. Look at them biceps. He's also got strong calves from the hopping. Well, that's Newton's third law.